women don't need men. Now we're getting into the notion of men not needing women, and I'm just trying to understand and wrap in my mind that um, where this came from, how this is happening, why this is happening, right? So I think we as men are coming to a misunderstanding of not only what we need from women, how we need it, and when we need it, right? And I think some of the things society has told us, not only us as men, but me in general as a personal reference, is that we as men need this particular thing. Why? Because I looked at TV shows, movies, society, social media to tell me what I need from a woman. And when you do that, it's like you come to either get comfortable with what someone else says that you need out of a relationship and just adapt, or you resent those examples and resent those things to the fact that you didn't need them in the first place. And I feel like relationships, dating, even marriage, even getting to know someone has become so convoluted and so confusing. Why? Because it's like everybody's in it to try to get what they need and want, but lack of understanding of what you need and what you want, right? So I looked at a lot of what I went through as far as trying to come to an understanding of what I needed, right? And it took me so long to finally come to an understanding of that, what I need. I felt at the time through my previous, dating and relationships, I needed someone that, was the baddest chick on the planet, right? That was good in bed, right? Somebody I can show off, someone I can bring home to family to let them know, like, hey, I got the prettiest woman in the world. But at the same time, I was ignoring a lot of the decision making and choices that other person was making that was also affecting me. And in notion and in retrospect, what I'm trying to say is that men, a lot of times what we do and see is visual, right? Everything is visual. Everything has got to be in our face, right? And I understand, that could be a need for some men. I get that part. But what happened to the notion that um, the decision making, how she conducts herself as a woman, the decision making she's making not only for herself, but if she's with you, thinking about how this affects you, right? The being able to understand, like, where, like, are we going, right? When I say that, as some of our ladies and some of our women out there allowing a man to be a man, right? But in turn, we as men, we got to be men, right? Too many excuses as far as like we as men aren't being men, right? Because of the way she looks, the attractiveness, the lustfulness. Why? Because I buried a lot of my standards and a lot of my own mannerisms for the fact that who I was with, because she was so beautiful and attractive, and the lustfulness, I buried a lot of my ways and things of being a man, of how to be a man, how to conduct myself as a man, instead of just realizing and pinpointing on a lot of red flags that were in my face, but I ignored them. So in turn, what I'm saying is, I think a lot of the reasons why the dating pool The relationship pool and even marriages are, I think, right now at an all-time low and such convoluted and so cancel and such a cancel culture right now is because, first of all, it starts with men not understanding what they need. They're prioritizing, the way she looks, the way she dresses, even, you know, having a certain amount of money counts, but that counts with the decision making and the choices she makes. So, men, take a look at, I'm going to say this again, take a look at how she's conducting herself, how she treats others, how she treats you. Can you build with this person? Can you talk with this person? Can you communicate with her? Um, Women aren't going to allow you to just be a man if they can't trust you. How can you be a man when you're with somebody you're not conducting yourself as a man, right? When I say conducting yourself as a man, is that stepping up and doing the right thing,